Okay.
On the previous episode, we saw our adventures in a tavern.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. What's our recap? We made it what, two, three rooms in,
And this
and
guy died.
no, we made it four rooms in, right?
Um, yeah, so I actually have a map. Um, kind of like that. And we
Okay.
made it to here and then died. Or didn't die. One of us died. The rest of us were like, I'm out.
Right. So we made it. We took our canoes down the river all the way to the opening in the ground,
Yep.
and walked down some stone steps to a little grotto with a underground lake and a bunch of little monkeys that were all flipping out. Um, from there, we went into a little crystal corridor and through into a room with a bunch of mushrooms all over. And then, yeah, the next room was where you guys encountered a bunch, like, what, seven hostile kobolds, and
Yeah.
three of
That
them
fucking
attacked.
flipped out on us.
Yeah, and yeah, so I guess after everybody rushed back to the town, everybody kind of what separated and went their own ways. Mostly everybody went back to the tavern. Um, and what's his name? Uh, Ray Walt walked Chris's dead body back to the temple and just kind of put it there to rest.
That is
So,
correct.
all right, I guess we're gonna open up. I forget what the regen is for health. Because some of you got hit, right?
No, actually, the only person that took damage,
Was
um,
Chris and Ray Walt.
correct. And I didn't write down what happened to Rayo.
Okay. Well, we'll say it's been at least another week since you guys last adventured.
Okay.
That gave everybody a little bit of time to rest up. Um, so where do we find everybody? At the tavern, because that's where everything takes place, and it became
Yes.
old school.
We are at the tavern.
Okay. And are Silmer and Ernan kind of, are they hanging out? Are they good friends now?
I don't know
Probably
if we're good friends. I would say we're uh
fuck off.
adventuring acquaintances.
Maybe you
If
spent
we
the last week kind of talking and trying to figure out the different ways you're gonna tackle the room full of kobolds.
Correct.
that sounds like something Robert would do.
Something I would do.
Yep, it does.
Okay, so
So, how are we gonna attack these suckers? Anybody have any ideas?
Well, I think we need to quit missing so much.
Yeah. Um, and we need Reynaud. Are we gonna get him back? Or is he not? Is he a permanent part of our party?
I think as long as we're still paying him, he stays in our party. Is that right?
yeah, yeah, you have to pay him 1 gold per day. Um,
Um,
and I think you agreed on a half share of treasure.
correct.
So we have to pay him 1 gold per day for this whole past week that he hasn't been working?
No, because I mean, I'll say no because you haven't left town. So, um,
Okay.
I mean, do you want Raybal to be sitting at the table with you guys discussing the next plan of action?
No, we'll fill him in as we go. I don't want to pay him any extra.
Okay, okay, he's standing by the door.
I do know that I can only pay him for one more day, and then someone else has to pick up that tab.
Ooh, well, I guess we better find some gold then.
Wow, that was kind of shitty sounding.
What?
I don't even know where how my
On
money
the
is.
backside of your sheet, bottom right, or towards the bottom right, where it says coins.
Oh yeah, coins.
I think you had some gold left.
Um, is GP gold?
Yes, gold
Yes.
pieces.
I have 3.
Perfect. Let's find 3 more retainers.
And then I'm
Well,
gonna have no money.
while you guys are sitting there at the table discussing your next plan of action, the tavern door swings open, and a new mysterious face walks in.
I quickly turn to the door to see what all the commotion's about.
I walk over to their table and I throw the rest of my gold. I throw 15 gold coins in a little baggie, in a little sack, down on the table.
Oh, in comes Baller, huh?
Wow, I guess.
And I say, um, I'm here on church business. I received notice that one of my brethren has fallen, and I've heard that you were the last people to travel with him.
Oh, you're with. I don't want to call him by the wrong name. Aldous?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're with
yes,
Aldous' people, huh?
dear brother Aldous, a true believer and dedicated man of the goddess.
Yes, we only knew him a short time, but he fought bravely
Shame.
by our side.
It's never too good with a mace.
Yeah, he definitely swung and a miss.
So tell us a lot about you. What's your name?
Well, my name is Ganymede. You can call me Vicar Godstone or whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Um, I'm here to fulfill the rest of Aldos's duties. If one of us takes on a task and fails, someone is sent to replace them on their mission.
Nice.
So if you guys would have me, I would love to travel along.
Oh, that would please us greatly, Vicar, Sir Vicar.
Ah, lovely.
We're actually sitting here discussing our next adventure out, which we're hoping to take place soon.
Yeah, we've got some kobolds to kill. You have any suggestions?
Um, well, I hope that we don't miss.
I like this guy already.
Super
Solid advice.
helpful.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Now, do
So
you? Oh, sorry. What was the tavern lady's name? I don't even know if she was the tavern lady. It was the one she had like an information table.
the rumor table.
The rumor table. That's what it was.
Um, that was Matcha, a young owl.
Oh, okay, that was Matcha.
Mm.
Okay, so she's the rumor table.
And anybody can use the rumor table. That's where they go to roll and pick something off of the rumor table to tell you.
Oh, so it's not specific to like I can't go over and ask her, like, hey Matcha, what do you know, um, about these weird monkeys we saw down in the cave?
Um, you could ask her, but she probably doesn't know anything about
Ah,
the game.
bummer. Okay, so it's more rumors of the town.
Yeah, it's actually rumor specific to this scenario because it's literally, I have a table in my book of rumors.
Ah, okay, okay. Well,
So,
because what I'd like to do, well, first let's start by finding some retainers.
okay.
What? Who
Yes.
else do we have in the tavern this evening?
Okay. So aside from Ray Wall, you have um, another female dwarf, another female elf, um, another female human, a male human, um, another male elf, and a female dwarf. I can give you some small, shorter descriptions, but I mean, I don't know if you were looking for a certain kind of class.
Well, I mean, we're all gonna keep Rayalt, right? Keeping the big warrior guy.
Big beefy boy with his hammer.
We're kind of good with that.
I would like to thank him for carrying Brother Aldous' body back to our home.
That was kind of nice, huh?
Yes.
Do any of these people or do any of these that we could choose from have any experience with kobolds, or do we not know?
Well, I believe. Let me look something up real quick.
And do their resumes have cover letters?
Just their faces. Um, Mom, you could give me an intelligence roll to find out something.
Ooh.
Um, which one of these dice am I gonna roll?
Your D20, and you want to roll underneath your intelligence.
I want to roll what?
Underneath your intelligence. So on your ability scores, find your
Mm-hmm.
intelligence, which is
It's 10.
10. Okay, so you want to roll 9 and below? Or is it 10 and below?
Holy Christ, I can't even read it. It's a 3.
Perfect.
Hey, 3. Then you know that dwarves can speak kobold.
Ah.
Mm. That might be helpful.
And there were 2 dwarves, a female and a male?
I believe there are 2 females.
Oh, 2 females. Oh boy.
What was that all about, Robert?
Just taking notes. Gonna be problematic.
Now, do either of these female dwarves look especially brawny? Like one may wield a big hammer and a shield, or someone who can take a hit?
One of them is excessively beautiful, and the other one is kind of frumpy.
I
We
walk
want the
up to the
frumpy
frumpy
one.
one.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
That's the one we want in a battle.
Wait, did I do already have her up? Okay. So you walk up to her and what?
Hello, fair maiden. What is your name?
Hello, my name is Byfund.
What is it?
Byfund.
My fund?
Byfund with a V.
That's
My.
What?
a cool name there, Byfund. So, we are on planning an adventure to. I actually have the name here somewhere. The Crystal Grotto? Incandescent Grotto.
So Mary's like ruffling through his notes as he's talking to her.
Yeah, well, you know. We're planning an adventure, a return adventure to the Incandescent Grottos, where we tried going last week and were bested by a group of kobolds that seemed to be ravaging down there. And we were hoping to find a fellow adventurer that would want to join our party and help us out. Would you be that adventurer?
Well, that sounds great. Let me make sure that we don't do is go forward with the back and spend a minute and out exactly what you need. Or I could just look it up this way. Hirelings.
Oh yeah, we're totally negotiating with the retainers from now on.
Hey, did I pay Reynaud my last 3 gold?
You
No,
already
no.
paid him last time.
Yeah, he got paid for the last mission. But he'll have to get
Okay.
paid for this one. Each character is limited.
Wow, it's speedy gameplay.
Recruitment. Okay, here's recruitment. Player character should explain what the job entails and the wages paid. Oh, half share is the lowest we can go anyway for it.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Okay, reactions. So she asks you how much it's gonna pay.
Well, we're currently paying Rayall. Hang on, let me remember how much the conversion rate is.
Nope, I didn't.
12.
I didn't write that down.
Okay, silver. So we're currently paying Rayall 5 silver pieces per day.
Jeez Louise.
How does that sound to you, Byfund?
What do you have a charisma modifier?
10 is my charisma. I don't think I have them. Where would that be at if I had one?
I believe.
Oh, would that be part of my class? Yeah, I have 0 charisma modifier.
Okay. I thought there was a specific. Under encounters, there should be a charisma modifier to reaction rolls.
Yep, so that's 0.
Okay.
0 for me too.
Well, she looks at you and says, "I don't think so."
Fair enough.
Refuse that.
Fair enough. So, okay, here's the thing. We're actually paying Rayall 1 gold piece per day. You want to join? Don't fuck me, GM.
Well,
we're poor folk.
She says she asks why you specifically recruited her.
Mainly because we hear around town that dwarves are able to speak the language of the cobalt.
That's what she had assumed. So she says it's going to be a little bit more because of her special services.
God damn it. Okay. Can we ask her what she's thinking for money here?
Sure. We'll say 2 gold pieces per day.
Oh, all right. Oh dear Lord.
There is another female to work in the tavern if you want to try your luck with her.
Should we try asking the other one first? I don't want to get locked into a higher payment, man. We're already broke.
Well, first, can we ask her about any specialties she has? Any maybe combat specialties she has?
There we go.
Prowess?
That would be a good idea.
Sure. Let's see. What's something special about her? You want specifically combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can see that she has like some leather armor on, and she has a shield and a mace.
Leather armor, shield, and mace. So she's
gonna die then.
No, but leather. I mean, that
fighter?
means. Yeah.
Leather and a mace.
Or she is a dwarf, so never mind.
That's her class.
Forgot.
She might be kind of like a thief, though.
What's the other lady look like? Does she have any weapons on her, or if we just glance across the room?
To compare the two, Frumpy and Pretty Girl.
Well, she's super pretty. And she also has a leather armor, a shield, and a hand axe.
Interesting.
I mean, we do have funds to pay Vifund if we'd like, but if you guys would like to take a chance with the other dwarf, we could try that.
Apparently, Vifund is a shrewd negotiator. So.
Right. I mean, we could always go ask the other person and then come back to Bifund, right? I mean, she's not going to bounce, is she?
I mean, she's been here literally the entire time you've been playing, so probably not.
Oh.
We wait here. We need to consider our options.
We're gonna. It's like speed dating of picking up retainers.
Well, and I love that she's been at the bar the whole time. I mean, she's probably a drunk.
Well, I
Is
mean,
everybody?
in this point in time, I mean, I think
What else?
everybody is a drunk.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
Go kill some bitches.
You don't have 90 Day Fiance in this world.
Oh, I finished all of that.
Oh, now your mom's gonna be a drunk. Okay,
No, now I
so
gotta find the the other 90-day
What
fiance.
is 90 Day Fiance? Is that is that a theater show that they put on around here?
yes, and it is ridiculous. Okay, well, let's go over. Let's continue to talk to some of these retainers. Um,
Let's talk to the pretty one and see what
yep.
she has to say.
I say we talk to the other dwarf, and because I do think it's important we get one that can speak Cobalt. That might be very helpful.
Okay. Are you doing a snuff to her?
Yep, Chris is gonna head over to talk to her.
Chris waddles on over.
Sounds good. Uh, Hello,
Hello.
dear sister of the goddess, I hope. Um, may I ask for your name?
My name is Kurta. What's yours?
My name is Vicar Godstone. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm wondering, do you have have any experience traveling these parts?
I mean, we're all adventurers, aren't we? Why else would we be in a tavern?
I'm so sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said we're all adventurers, aren't we? Why else would we be in a tavern?
Because
Fair
we're
enough.
addicts.
Fair point. Fair point.
We're all drunks.
Well, I would like to ask you about your daily wage. We are on a mission to the incandescent grotto, and we were hoping to find someone who was capable of communicating with the kobolds.
I do speak Cobalt. What would you be willing to pay me to accompany
Well,
your?
we'd be willing to pay 1 gold a day, but we are open for negotiation.
She says that sounds great. 1 gold
Love.
a day is
Whoa, how
standard.
wonderful. And what's her name?
Kurta.
Berta or Kurta?
Kurta with a K.
Oh, with a K.
At first I
Like
thought you were
cheese
saying
first?
What?
if at first I thought you were saying turda, like with a
Oh,
T.
I
And
mean,
I
you
was
can
like,
call it
She's
that's
that.
pretty, but she
unfortunate,
smells like a turd.
What a
right?
horrible.
Vernon gets like a -1 to every charisma roll with Kurta. Because she's
Nice.
calling her Kurta.
Okay. And then would you accept? Oh, I wander on over to congratulate Kurta on joining the team.
My fun looks like confused and insulted as you guys like all just like block away from her.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, well, that's fine. Um, because we need to discuss your share of the treasure. We are currently offering our other retainer, Rail, and I point to him over by the doorway, standing all big and strong. And we currently are offering him half a share of any of the treasure we find, along with his daily wage. Does that sound fair to you, Turda?
She looks like confused for a second, and then she's like, hey, "Yeah, half share's great."
Half share's great. All right, so half share for you.
Didn't she already just agree to only have 1 gold? Why would we?
No, it's we have to do both. So
Oh,
they have a fee and a share of the treasure.
Hmm.
Okay. And then I would like to talk to one of the humans.
Okay.
Are either of the humans carrying like say a sword?
Um, let's
There was a
see.
female and a male.
Um, The woman has a dagger kind of tucked under, like kind of hidden.
Okay.
And the dude also has a dagger.
Okay, so both daggers. Hmm. And what about our elf friend? I think it was a female elf early in the list.
She is kitted out with leather armor, a spear, and you can see that she also has like a what do you call it? The thing where you keep arrows.
Oh, quiver.
Quiver, yes.
Spear could be nice though. That's a little bit of a longer range.
Sounds like a bit of a combat specialist.
Yeah. So I would like to wander over and talk to the female elf.
Okay.
And when I head over there, I look at her spear and turn to her and I say, um, my name's Silmare. We're heading to the incandescent grotto for a return trip, and we're looking for someone with some combat experience. What is your name?
She says, "My name is Arundel, and I have nothing but combat experience."
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Arundel. Oh, and she's one of my people. Do I get like a bonus if I am also an elf? Like we got to stick together? Nah? Alright. Okay, so let me tell you what we're offering here. We're going to the incandescent grotto today, and currently our two retainers that we already have, and I kind of point to them. Again, Rayalt's just kind of standing by the door looking grumpy as fuck. And I tell you, we're offering 1 gold per day and half of the treasure, half share of the treasure. Whoops. Half share of the treasure. Would you be willing to come join us on this adventure?
He says, "Absolutely."
Yes. All right. 1 gold again. And a half share. Okay, I think that's a good team, guys. And that's already 3 gold and 3 half shares.
You better hope that we find some good gold somewhere.
That's
Or
true.
we gonna be poor.
Maybe they'll die. Who knows?
Ooh, yeah, if the retainers die, we don't have to pay them, right?
Ooh, so we can kill them at the end so they don't get part of the treasure.
You can. I don't think you follow that alignment.
What do you
I'll
mean?
agree to share any of my treasure that is not of holy significance.
That sounds fair to me. We get to a fresh page so I can start taking notes.
Yep, same. Second trip to Grotto. So we're going to take Turda, Arundel, and Rayald's still coming.
Are you each gonna take a retainer like underneath you?
Yeah,
It is
I
like-
think that's probably smart.
Could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that for 3 days.
So
I'll take my elf kind.
that's taking.
I guess it doesn't matter. They're all going to cost us the same at this point.
Who is taking Kurta?
I can take her. She's probably about my size.
Okay.
I will take Raywald.
He's got special significance to you anyway, doesn't he?
Yes, that is true.
Oh.
I'm very grateful to him.
Yep. Oh, I did take notes. It was on a different page. Yeah, Rayalt took 4 damage.
Okay. Just to be nice, I'll say that he healed it all up in
Okay.
between sessions.
And then Aldous took 4, and I wrote dead underscore.
Okay. So, yeah, is everybody ready to head out?
I think so.
I'm
And I'd
ready.
like to first make a stop at the canoe shop and see if there's a reward for the missing canoe that showed up.
Okay.
Because if there is, I'd like to try and claim that reward.
Apparently, the canoe shop is run out of the stables. And what's her name? Oh, yeah, Harry. Harry's sweeping outside again. All she does is stand outside of the stables and sweep.
All day long.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're sweeping a dirt floor that's kind of never ending.
Right, and she's blind in both eyes too. So
Oh, she was the blind one?
yeah.
Oh, well,
So
then
she
she
just
probably
kind of
doesn't even know that the canoes came back.
she just kind of pushes them all around.
Nice.
Like the dirt all around. Okay. So you gonna ask her if there's a reward for the lost canoe?
I'd like to try. I'd like to try asking her if there's a reward. Tell her we found a canoe downriver that we brought back with ours.
Um, she says there's no monetary reward, but she'll give you a free rental for
Hey,
the day.
you know what? I graciously accept. And okay, but we still need more than one boat.
Yeah, you're gonna need to.
Dang it. Okay, but we could probably get there on 2, right?
Yes.
Three per boat. Plus,
Yes.
half of us are like 3 feet tall anyway.
Right.
So, okay. So I accept her gift of the free rental, and then, what was the cost for a canoe? Was it 1 gold?
I think we said it was much more than that, but we'll go back to one because that we'll say it's 5 silver pieces.
5 silver pieces.
Mhm.
Okay. So I explained to her that we'd like to rent a second canoe,
Mhm.
and I uh, I point to someone else to pay because it turns out I don't even have 5 silver pieces anymore.
I have 3 silver pieces. Can we like go in together?
Oh, there we go. If you give 3, and then I have, uh, well, I have 3, so I can give. Why don't you just pay her 2, and I'll take my 3 off. And then that leaves me 0 over there. Perfect. So we pay her the 5 silver pieces, and then I guess at that point we pile in the boats and start heading in the same direction as before,
Okay.
which I believe was to the east.
Yes.
Yep. Due east, follow the river.
Okay. We'll get back into it and just say like yada yada. You go down the river, yada yada. You find the hole. Do you stash your canoes like last time?
Yeah, I think that worked out good.
Okay. You stash your canoes. And you guys are at the opening to the grottos.
At the top, though?
Yes.
Okay.
I
So,
asked my new companions about Aldis's belongings and if I could retrieve those.
uh, what did we do with his belongings? I don't think we even did anything with them.
Nobody took them and put them
No, I
in.
think we just had Rayout carry the whole body and, yeah, homie, I think they're at the church.
Perfect. Okay.
If you want, you can make an intelligence roll for us.
Okay.
Or yeah, check see if Rayout maybe grabbed him.
It could be like Minecraft and they're still waiting there till you get there.
Rolled a
Oh,
2.
Okay, you rolled a 2. So you remember that the people at the temple of Lady I think it's Sapphire. Yeah, Lady Sapphire. The people of the temple like took the body and treated it and like did their general like what they do with the corpses, and they had his belongings, and if you would like you could have grabbed them.
Okay. That's fine.
smart.
Within reason. You didn't take any of the gold, but any of the like other all of the gold from him gets tied to the church. So
Of course
But I
it
do
does.
get his lovely, lovely fungus.
sure, you can have his fungus.
Fungi.
Oh yeah, the scarlet pimperilis mushrooms and bubble moss.
Pops. All right. So what are we doing now,
Well,
team?
I mean, I would like to travel down the stairs and investigate these magic breathing monkeys that and hopefully one of our 3 retainers or perhaps our new cleric might know something more about.
Well,
So
these are the monkeys that our dwarf talks to, right?
no. These are just monkeys.
No.
Oh, these are different monkeys.
These are the ones that were playing in the water last time.
Oh, okay.
They were climbing out of the walls and picking up fungus or the moss, and then they were diving down in the water and eating like seaweed.
Am I able to catch one of the monkeys in my hands? Like, not aggressively, but maybe just pick one up gently and hopefully not freak it out?
You don't know your own strength. Remember,
I'm just a little elf.
you
I
have
mean,
orangutan strength.
if you want to, you can make a dexterity roll to try to catch one.
I would like to try that. 16. Rolled an 8.
Okay. So you're chasing after this pile of monkeys, and a bunch of them like start to skitter off and run and dive into the water. But you do manage to like grab one by the tail.
Ooh, that's a little aggressive, but all right.
They're all chirping like super loud and making a lot of noise.
Of course. Okay, so now that I have this monkey, I want to just kind of examine it and see, like, do I notice um, anything apparent that I can notice that helps them to breathe under this water?
You can, I mean, you're looking it over and you see that it's still kind of damp from being in the water, and it has like moss and seaweed kind of like in clumps all like around its mouth, like that it was eating.
Okay. Can I take a clump of the seaweed and eat it?
The seaweed?
Yes.
Yeah, you can eat the seaweed.
Okay. I would like to try eating a piece of the seaweed that it's been chomping on and see if it does anything.
Okay. So you eat the seaweed, and it's just this wet, nasty mush.
Ugh.
Blech.
Fail. Ah.
I believe I've read about this moss before.
Oh. Okay, so I turn to Vicar.
You know, in the church we've learned all about the different kinds of herbs that one may be able to use to assist in day-to-day things. You know, oftentimes fishermen would use these things to dive down and take care of the nets on their ships when needed, when they got snagged. I believe that bubble moss does have water-breathing properties.
Oh my goodness. It's the moss, not the seaweed that I just ate.
Do you want to try eating some of the moss?
I would like to try eating a small portion of the moss, yes.
Okay, are you gonna like scrape the moss off of the monkey, or are you gonna set the monkey down and walk over to the wall? Where
Oh no, I'll just take it from the monkey.
Oh, okay. So
I
you
mean,
take the monkey.
in for a penny, in for a pound.
Okay. So you get a very, very small amount of the bubble moss.
Okay.
And as far as you can tell right now, you don't feel any different.
Interesting. Are you sure about this, Vicar?
I, according to my studies. Now, if we can harvest, I do have 3 sets of bubble moss from dear brother Aldous. If we can manage to collect 2 more, we should be able to have some for everyone.
I turned him up a little bit,
Um,
Erica.
Now, what I don't remember is whether or not, because the monkeys, they weren't ingesting it. They were holding the bubble moss in their mouths, correct?
Now that they were eating it.
They were eating it? Okay. So,
I mean, it's in my
you
stomach.
know, I'm going to try and harvest more bubble moss.
I think I rolled a D4 less. You got 3 more pumps of it.
Okay. I pass the bubble moss out to our dear friends.
Oh, hey, that's one each.
And I guess I'll test it out, and I'll ingest some and get in the water.
And then I help Vicar gently hold his head underwater with my hand to see if he can
Am I
breathe.
going to start drowning?
While you guys are doing your little experiment, Ernan, is there anything you want to do before we go back to them?
Are you putting me on the spot right now?
I'm just asking if you want to inspect anything in the room or do anything while they're running their little test. This is like a turn.
While I'm drowning or attempting to see if Vicar's gonna drown over here. Is there anything you want to do?
Well, right now I'm kind of interested in this bubble not moth, bubble moss situation.
So Ernan and the 3 retainers all just kind of like sit as a crowd watching what's going on.
Yep.
Okay.
Because, I mean, yeah, if they're gonna eat
It's
it
just because of where his microphone's
and
at.
try it.
I'll see if I can get him to move it forward.
I mean, I'm not in a big rush to eat something just because one person did. I'm trying to see if he's gonna die or, what's gonna go on with him. So I'm watching this whole monkey show.
Okay. So Mare is holding down how do you say your name again?
Ganymede?
Ganymede. He's holding down Ganymede underneath the water and
Oh, I've been calling
Ganymede-
you Vicar.
Victor,
That's my title, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll stay with that.
Um, he's holding them down, and you feel like the breath you took from in the cave is as you're swimming, it kind of starts to go away, and you feel like the water start to kind of like overtake you, and it freaks you out a little bit. And as you're starting to like splash about, you realize that you are able to breathe the water.
I stick one thumb up out of the water.
Nice. And so I release my hand from his head and let him come up, and I immediately like start to kind of cheer that I didn't drown him because I wasn't really trying to kill him.
And the rest of us over here cheer and clap.
Hey.
Rayball holds up a card that says
10. Nice. Okay, pause for just a second, GM. Is there a like a volume adjustment on your mic, like directly in front of you, or do you got to do it on your computer? Turn up your volume just a little bit.
No, you're quiet. Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I have my mic a little away from me because I have books and everything right in front of me.
Yeah, no, I get it.
This is the most important discovery of this whole trip.
The
Now we
volume
can
on his
get in-
microphone?
No, Jesus Christ, the bubble moss dummy.
I know, it's the part that we missed last time, too.
Yep. Well, see, now we got a new cleric that actually knows something.
Have a much smarter cleric.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Not that we killed the other one, because we didn't.
On purpose.
It was totally by chance, but it worked out in our favor.
Yep.
Wait, is that better?
Say something again?
Is that any better?
Not really.
Okay. Because I already have it maxed out.
Do you have boost on as well? Because I know with mine I have to have boost.
Where do I turn on boost?
Okay, so if you right-click your volume down on the bottom, go to sounds. Like on the actual Windows volume.
Sorry.
Yeah, down at bottom right of your taskbar. Go sounds, and then go to recording.
Yeah.
And then double-click your microphone.
Wait, I can... Okay.
And then if you go to levels, and so the top is the main level, and then the bottom one is microphone boost. And if you're top one's already maxed out. Add some to your boost.
I only have one level, but is that better?
Oh wow.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's a lot better.
Perfect. All right, now I can put Discord back at a normal level.
Okay.
All right, test your level again.
Yeah.
Yep, that's better.
Okay.
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 All right, GM, bring us back in.
Well, I mean, you guys are done with your little water experiment, so what do you want to do now?
I say we all eat it. Eat the moss and then get ready to go swimming.
Why
You're
don't
gonna
we
Oh,
why
go
don't we
ahead.
wait though until we get to that little room that we need water breathing to get to?
We're in the room.
We're in then where's that little space that we remember last time? Wasn't there a space that we needed water breathing to get to?
Yeah, we're in that room. That was at the base of the stairs when we entered the grotto deal.
I'm confused, but it's okay.
Sorry, I drew a map.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys looking to go that way?
That's what I
Yeah.
think. I think now that we know the secret of the breathing.
I gotta figure out where that goes then, because I have not read to where that goes.
Oh, we're throwing the GM for a loop.
It's fine. Mm.
Yo, it's a great fucking map, right?
Wow, that takes you pretty far in.
Does it really?
Yeah, really, really far. Apparently, that's.
Okay,
Mm,
maybe we should rethink this
Past
then.
the past those dastardly kobolds.
I mean, you mean the skittish little baby kobolds? Yeah. Um.
Because now I'm worried. In normal games, the farther you get into the place, the harder the enemies get. So if this jumps us way forward, that might be a bad idea.
Yeah, it gets you in pretty deep.
Okay, well, I think we should vote on it then. The
If the
retainers
group
don't get
feels
a
more
vote.
comfortable turning back, I understand.
It is a very long swim, I'll say that. So you need to be a skilled swimmer and relatively unencumbered. Um, and I guess you don't know if all of your retainers are actually skilled swimmers. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Okay, so maybe we should hold on to the moss and do this when we're a little better suited.
Yeah, because this is only our second, would only be our second fight. And our
Correct.
first fight didn't really end well.
I
No,
mean,
it did not.
you guys can go if you would like.
I say we go back and kind of go back to where we were left off last time.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I think we go through the glowing entrance and through that tunnel.
So you're going through the. You just want to skip to that room. Does anybody want to stop in the crystal corridor or the mushroom room?
Ooh, mushrooms?
Yeah.
You perked right up there.
Why, yes,
I would
Ganymede, there's an
definitely.
entire room of mushrooms ahead.
Yes, I'm sure Brother Aldous was fascinated by them as much as I'm sure I will be.
Why, yes,
Excuse
he
me.
was. It was one of the last things he investigated, as it turns out.
Poor dear.
So should we
The-
check into the mushroom room?
If you want, yeah. It's let's see. There's milky glowing crystals hanging from the ceiling. There's a sandy floor that's wet, and there's the red mushrooms covering the walls. And last time you determined that they were scarlet pimpernellis.
Ah, it's almost as if I've received some sort of second sight from Brother Aldous, but I remember these, the Scarlet Pimpernelles, and I'd like to attempt to pick them.
Just pick them.
Yes.
You get 2 of them.
Okay, so I would like to try and remove one of the crystals.
The glowing crystals.
Yes.
Okay. So you have the proper mining equipment to do it.
Doubt it. No, I do not.
Okay.
I forgot that was the thing. That's why we didn't take any before. Okay. I just look at the crystal and say, someday you'll be mine.
Okay.
Now, Ganymede, do we know, or do you know anything from your ancient texts about these mushrooms?
Do I?
I don't
Can I-
know. Do you want
can I
to
roll
try
for
to I mean, sure. We'll say you can make a intelligence roll. I'll see if you know anything.
A 7
And your intelligence is what?
is a 11.
Jeez.
Okay. Then I will say that you barely remember that these can heal you.
Ooh.
Nice.
Lovely.
So after
I let
Ganymede,
the group
oh good,
I'm remembering.
he's touching his
We
head,
can
guys.
use these to take care of ourselves.
Like a healing mushroom?
I believe so.
Ooh, and I
They
look with
either heal you or
excitement.
they're extremely poisonous. I can't remember at the moment.
I can't remember if it's the Scarlet Pimpernelles or the Red Pimpernelles.
Ooh. Well, I still look excited, and I decide to also pick some mushrooms.
Okay.
Same.
Robert, you get 2,
Okay.
and Ernan, you get 3.
Now that's not considered a treasure, though. That'd probably be what, equipment?
I mean, I don't know. Do you value it as treasure?
I don't know. They're healing items. It sounds like.
Okay, then probably not treasure.
I'm gonna go equipment. So 3 healing
Okay,
mushrooms.
you all take your turn to harvest one, and what next? Does anybody else want to do anything in this room?
Can we get retainers to pick them?
I suppose if you'd like them to. Do you want your retainer to pick some, Robert?
I would like to try and have my retainer pick some.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. So who's your retainer, Robert? Arendelle?
I have the elf, which is Arendelle. Arendelle is mine.
Okay, you made her pick some, and she got 3.
Nice.
I have Curda.
Healing mushrooms for Arendelle.
Okay.
Curda.
And Ernan, you want Curda to pick some?
Yes, please.
She also got 3.
Dude, we're gonna be healing like crazy.
Now, I do want to ask, would I know if just eating these mushrooms heal, or do they have to be used in a potion or boiled or anything like that?
Oh shit.
Eating them could heal you.
Could heal.
Eating them could heal you. Did you want Raywalt to pick some? Vicar?
Yes, yes.
Vicar Victor?
My dear friend Raywalt, will you please gather some of these Pimpernelles?
With
For
your
our turn.
huge hands.
He has big hands, and he picked 4.
Nice.
Ooh, nice for him.
You
Okay.
know what they say about guys with swords and big hands.
So that's another turn, making your retainers do something.
Yep.
Anything else in here?
I don't think so in this room.
I'm ready to move forward.
Okay.
Let's hit it.
Okay, so we're gonna walk back into the room with the um
Where the fight took
that
place.
that loud keening noise you can hear coming from the metallic crystals hanging from the ceiling.
Yep.
Um, and there are now 6 kobolds kind of rummaging around.
Shit, they came
Digging.
back?
They're in there. There's moss in there, man. They're digging through, harvesting this purple
Okay, so
moss.
they're all about the moss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Tammy, I think you should have Kurta try and talk to them this time. And hopefully we have a better outcome.
Okay. I do that. I'm gonna have ask Kurta to go talk to those kobolds and see what's up.
Okay. And Gerda slowly starts to walk out in front of everybody, um, and approach these kobolds, and she says hello, and they turn to her, and I don't know what a kobold sounds like, so um, they turn to her, and they're like they kind of make like a hissy noise, and they're like, "What do you want?" And um, I suppose that Kurdo would say, we just want to pass through. Unless you guys had anything else you wanted her to say to them.
Wait, see
No.
if they'll let us pick a little bit more moss.
Are you
Um,
fucking kidding me right now?
I am very intrigued.
Kurda asks them if
I mean, just
if
ask
they'll.
nicely.
She's like, can we what's going on with this moss? Can we pick some? And they hiss and go, It's our moss," and motion for you guys to get out of there.
Ooh, okay.
I say we just pass.
Just pass through. Yeah, I agree.
It's only 6 kobolds. There's 6 of you. What are the odds of you all fail your rolls?
You know, that is true. We got three retainers now. And we got a new cleric. Maybe he's a little better on the draw there. Is there any way, while they're kind of distracted with the moss, that I'm able to sneak up behind one of them without the others noticing?
You can try. Do you want to?
Actually, wait. I don't think that's what my character ended up being. Was he sneaky?
No.
Nope, that was Nicholas's character.
Nicholas is a thief, yeah.
Ah. Okay. I do not want to sneak up behind him. I would like to see if I could pull the attention of just a couple of them and separate them from the others. Is that a thing?
So there's kind of 3 in the group that are talking to Kurta, and
Okay.
There's 3 other ones that are like still harvesting the moss. Do you want to
Okay.
like?
So while the 3 are talking to Kurta, okay, guys, you're not going to like this. I'm going to pull out my longbow and carefully knock an arrow and take aim at the closest kobold in the other group.
So one of the ones that's kind of facing the
Yeah, that's picking moss.
Okay, then I
And
guess
I'm
you got to give me a roll.
Okay. And what am I checking it against?
Their armor class. You're
Okay.
rolling to hit right now.
Which is just a D20, so 11.
You rolled an 11.
Yes.
So that hits.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll a d6.
D6, baby. That's a 3.
3. And this thing's so the arrow goes and just like pins the kobold's head against the wall.
Fuck yeah.
And it's not moving anymore.
And then, as my bonus action, I turn to the other crew and I say, "Come on, it's on, guys!"
So we're
As
in we're in combat now. The other kobolds like look back, and then you can see that they're just fucking pissed now.
Well, yeah.
Um, actually, I think that they would make a morale roll. Yeah, they're making a morale roll because
Okay.
one of their friends died.
Oh, right. That's the part we missed last time.
Yeah, they all whine and yell out, and they just book it out of there.
The moss is ours, guys.
They just took off the big tough cobalts that we had to have
Um, I can
3.
I can tell you that kobolds are neither big nor tough.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
because weren't
saying.
they like less than 3 foot tall or something?
Yeah, they're these little things that just kind of wrecked you last time.
They just whipped our
poor brother
asses.
Hades.
Yeah, but I just pinned one of them with an arrow through the head to the wall, so I mean that'd terrify anybody. Okay,
You
so
guys all you guys get 5 XP from killing a kobold.
yeah. Okay, and then
We
I
all do
get
because Robert did.
Yeah.
yeah. We're as a group, homie.
Well, I guess I'll walk
I
past the
5% bonus, so that's
the
actually
bloodied
12.
corpse of that kobold and inspect the violet moss and see if I have any
Haley,
knowledge of it.
sweetie, can you grab my ice pack out of the
Okay.
freezer?
You look at it, and
Thank you.
it's this kind of violet, like pulsating moss, like the color is pulsating. Um, and it kind of like it kind of floats back and forth a little bit, almost like it's almost like seaweed does in water, but obviously it's
Okay.
on the walls. Do you want to examine it further?
Yes.
Um, you can see that the uh the very like tips of it, like kind of like the fronds of the moss, they're like little waving hands at you.
Interesting.
You want to touch it?
Oh. Touch it.
Hmm.
Touch it.
I know that nature has not betrayed me in the past, so I will touch the moss.
Okay. So like as you grab onto it, you can feel like the little hands kind of like latch onto you just a little bit, almost
Ew.
like a little cricker does, but instead of you know clinging to you, it's like it feels like they're like grabbing you.
My
But it
friend,
yeah.
um, can I collect some?
Um, sure if you want.
I would
Uh,
like to do that.
you get like I guess four. What would you even call that? Like a bushel of moss, like four
Bushels,
clumps of it.
husks.
What?
Clumps.
Yeah.
They use husks sometimes.
You can either put it in your backpack or you could like let it cling on to you.
I'm gonna let it cling on to me.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds totally
Um.
gross.
Yeah. Well, who else? I guess we didn't have a marching order, so I'll just say uh so Mayor, what do you want to do next?
Well, okay, so I turn to Ganymede and like, do you know anything more about this Klingon moss?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay, fair enough. Um, I mean, I guess I would like to go over and search the dude that I pinned to the wall.
Okay.
I want to see what good stuff he was carrying.
Okay. So you go over and it has a little backpack and you lift it up and it's full of the purple moss.
Okay.
Do you want to dump it out?
Yes.
Okay, so you dump out the moss and you can see that there's a little pouch that has uh 12 silver pieces in it.
Ooh, 12 more silver pieces. All right.
And there's also a very like kind of at the bottom kind of crinkled up there's a scroll in the bottom of it.
A scroll.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to. Is that all that's left? Is just the scroll?
Yep.
Okay, so I'd like to examine the scroll.
Okay.
Am I
And
able to? Am I able to read it?
you look at it and you can tell that it's divine in nature.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ganymede.
Yes,
I need some divine scripture read here. And I kind of
I'd
take the
love
scroll
to.
over to him.
I gladly take it very joyously.
Okay. You look at the scroll and you can tell that it is a scroll of hold person.
Hold person.
Yes.
You said old person?
Hold.
Okay.
With
Okay, I guess I will. I believe I'm the only one who can use it, so I will take this.
Ganymede says neat and puts it in his backpack.
Yeah.
And I just kind of look stunned and say, all right.
All
that
right.
that
I
ends my turn.
definitely didn't explain that out loud to the group. I just
Yeah.
read it and took it.
Just took it on in there.
Just keep it to yourself.
Ernan, do you want to do anything in here?
Mm-mm.
You don't want any moss to stick to you?
No, I don't like Velcro moss, as it turns out.
Ernan's just a halfling at the very back of the marching order, just watching everybody else do things.
Yep, being like, okay, peace.
Okay, next.
I would like to. I know my turn's already done, but I'd like to ask my retainer to try and pick some of the moss to carry with her.
Okay.
So Arendelle,
She gets like one little clump of it.
just one clump. Okay.
Have we decided what the moss is for?
He couldn't really
Not
discern.
yet.
Yeah.
You want to eat it?
Who, me?
Anybody?
Oh, I offer the one that Arendelle picked up. I say, hey, I think Ernan wanted to try tasting that. And
Bullshit,
Arendelle
she
takes it
did.
over to Ernan. Come on.
Ernan doesn't put strange things in her mouth. You know that very well.
All right. So I take the one from. On my next turn, I'd like to take the one from Arendelle and try eating it. I'll be the guinea pig.
Okay. So Mare ingests the purple moss, and like you eat it, and it has like a. It doesn't have very much taste, but it almost tastes like a little sour, and you think that you're choking for a second, and then you realize that you're actually okay. And as you turn back to your friends, they see that there's like a purple hue kind of glowing from you.
Oh, interesting. So I'm like glow in the dark?
Yeah. Um, you have a pulsating violet glow for the next 6 turns.
Yes! Yo, everybody, eat some of this.
No,
I
thank you.
I would like to wait to perform further research,
See,
but
that's smart.
maybe I will give close observation to you,
Okay.
Silmare.
Yeah, you can keep an eye on me and see what the effects end up being.
I'll be taking notes.
Anybody else want to do anything in this room?
Nope.
Well, now before we leave, I would like to pick some moss for myself then to take with to top it off with the stuff I just got from my dead dude.
Yeah, one clump.
One clump. Okay.
Okay, and I'll pick some too, just in case the cleric finds something good about it.
And Ernan, you also get one clump. Okay, so I don't think we actually described this room, did we?
No, because when we showed up in here, that's when we came upon the kobolds.
Okay, so in the room, to the northwest, there's that little grate that you guys looked through into the room.
Yep, the rusty grate.
Right. There's the moss everywhere, and then directly to the east, there is a doorway with a like a fallen door in front of it.
But okay, so the door like fell off the hinges type of deal.
Yeah, there was like a carved archway.
Interesting. I mean, it sounds like that's where we need to go, guys. But I'd like to instead of just wandering through the door, can I get up close to it and kind of peek through the doorway to see what I can see?
So you get up close to it and you can see that it's dark in there, like you may need to light a torch to actually see around.
Hang
Um,
on. Somebody's glowing purple.
yeah, but it's not like you're glowing like
Oh,
like
super far
rays
out.
of light,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
into the hallway.
Fair enough.
But
Fair enough.
the glowing purple, you can kind of see like carvings on the archway.
Oh, there's carvings.
Yes.
Do you need a lantern? Because I have a lantern with oil and a tinderbox.
I think first we should figure out what the carvings are. Um,
Oh, why don't you light the lantern or a torch and you can really see what all the pictures are.
okay. Well, then I would like to. I'm gonna use one of my oils in my lantern and light it with my tinderbox
Okay.
and kind of hold it up, and then I guess see if any of the six of us recognize these symbols.
Well, they're not like it's not like writing on the archway. So it's like 8 feet tall, and there's like these decorative carvings in it, and you can see that there's people that are like writhing in agony along it. And some of them are clothed, and some of them are naked, with like their flesh seems to be like dissolving, and then there's like skeletal pictures also.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Mm.
Okay. Well, guys, sounds like this is the way we should be heading, because it looks pretty rad according to these pictures.
We should probably watch out for any fights in the dark.
Well, so since I'm not only glowing, but also carrying a lantern, I think I should march first through the doorway and kind of, I don't know, instruct it. I look to everybody and say, okay, you guys kind of help me keep an eye out. Use me as
Oh,
a flashlight.
but before, did you guys want to inspect the door, the fallen door?
Oh,
Oh, to see why it's fallen?
I mean, just to
Yeah.
look at it.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Um, just because I think it's fun.
okay.
Uh, it's gonna require 25 strength to lift it.
25 straight. Oh, uh, so more than one of us can lift?
Correct.
Okay. Uh,
I probably shouldn't have given the exact number, but yeah.
okay, well, too late now. So me and Ernan go to lift the door, and I kind of look over to Arendelle
Mhm.
and say, "Hey, this is pretty heavy. Why don't you help us too and see if we can't lift this up?" And so the three of us go to lift it,
Okay.
and that should be plenty above the 25 that you let slip.
Well, what's yours, Robert?
13.
And Ernan,
How would I even know?
your
Ability scores. Look for strength. Be the top stat.
11.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are lifting up the door, and you get it kind of, you lift it up and set it like just to the side of the doorway, leaning against the wall. Um, and it's this heavy, dark gray kind of pockmarked door. Uh, the with uh a carving with like this warped script on the front of it.
Can
But,
we read
but
the
these are
script?
words then?
Yeah, yeah. Is everybody literate? I can't remember.
I think
I
so.
am.
I'm gonna remember where that
Just
is.
barely.
Just barely literate. We'll say that the vicar reads it
I'm literate.
as you guys are panting from lifting up the heavy door. Um, and you can see that it says only the fleshless may proceed.
Only the fleshless?
Yes.
Oh, well, I don't
Bro.
like that.
Yeah, not cool.
So let's go, right?
I'm all about it. Quick question though. Where I'm pretty sure I'm literate.
It should
It's at
be
the
in
bottom right of your
in
page.
Oh,
languages.
yep, the little check mark. I got it. Okay. Yep, I'm literate. Oh, I speak all
Okay,
sorts of languages.
just not Cobalt.
Just not Cobalt. Just not the one we needed.
Okay, what is our marching order?
Well, I mean, I should go first because I have the lantern and I'm glowing. I'm a nice
Okay.
beacon for hate.
Well, I have a lantern too. Should I have that on and take up the end? So we,
So no one
Go ahead,
comes up.
Yeah, sure. So Ernan's gonna be
okay.
the very last.
Yep, I'll be at the end with my friend the dwarf, and we will have my lamp to kind of light the end up.
Okay.
Who's after Silmare?
I really think, uh, if you're okay with it, Ganymede, I think Rayalt should be behind me.
Yes,
That way I feel a little
absolutely.
safe with a big dude.
And I'll follow behind.
Okay, and then so my elf will, Arendelle will follow behind Ganymede. So she'd be
Perfect.
fourth. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good mix.
Erda and then Ernan.
Because if I remember right, Arendelle has a bow and quiver, correct? Along with her dagger.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yep. I'm pretty sure she did.
Okay. You guys walk through the 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 stone archway
Yep.
into a hallway with a bunch of doors. Let's see, there's darkstone blocks that are pockmarked, with like 8 foot tall ceilings, and the floors are made out of the same material. The whole area is very dank and wet. It's like something's like dripping from the ceiling.
Gross.
Um, there's small piles of like sand and various like pieces of stone kind of spread along the hallway. Um, and there are 5 doors, kind of zigzagged along the hallway, that are all like solid stone and tightly sealed.
Okay.
And behind you, you can still hear the keening noises of the metal stones and the purple glow. You can see the purple glow coming from the moss.
Okay. So since I'm in front, I want to just look down. Do I notice? Okay, you said there's kind of sand and stone spread across the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in any sort of like pattern? Like maybe it got tracked in on somebody's feet and went to one of the doors, or is it just kind of everywhere?
No, it's just kind of everywhere. Just kind of from being old and things
Okay.
kind of just falling. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Although good on you, this is the first time you've actually looked for footprints in a room.
Oh, is that important?
I mean, it's it's happened in other rooms.
Oh, dang it. Okay. And you said all these doors were tightly shut and
Yep.
they're all similar. They don't like none of them stand out.
I mean, would you like to inspect each one? I'll say that you can inspect a door on your
Okay.
turn.
So, well, I would like to just inspect the first door we come across.
Okay, so as you're looking like down the hallway, the first door is on the left side of the room.
Okay,
Um,
perfect. So the north.
there's a tarnished brass plaque on it. Do you want to read it?
Yes. I would like
Um,
to inspect the brass plaque.
okay, it says Master of Ooze.
Gross.
Do you want to open the door?
I'm going to wait. I'm
Okay.
going to end my turn at that investigation.
Okay, so who would be next? It would be the vicar. Ganymede.
Yes. I guess I will inspect the next door.
Okay, so the next door is kind of just past that on the right.
Yep, so to the south.
Um, the There are holes on the door where the plaque is kind of missing.
Ooh.
It's very similar to the other door, but with the missing plaque.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty sure I'm spelling plaque wrong every time.
Got nothing over here.
Nothing on that door.
Ernan?
I'd like to inspect the next door.
Okay, so the next door is just past where the vicar was on the left. And that one is slightly opened. And you can hear like audible rustling coming from within it, and there's a plaque on the front.
Okay.
Inspect the plaque.
I can, and hey,
Hmm?
I got it. I'm writing and thinking at the same time. I would like to read the plaque.
Okay. The plaque on that door says Master of Dissolution.
Master of Dissolution.
And that door is slightly ajar.
And that's the one the sounds are coming from.
Correct.
Okay.
Hmm.
So then,
Is that the end of my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
okay, so then we come back to me. So then I would like to look at the fourth door, which is on the right.
Correct. Just past the door that uh Erna just checked. So you're walking up to the next door. Go ahead and roll a d6. So there.
Okay. 3.
A 3. Okay, so you can kind of hear like a slimy like gooshing sound above you. Do you want to look up?
Above me in the hallway?
Yes.
Oh, I definitely look up.
You look up just as a gelatinous kind of ooze like falls right on top of you.
Oh! Okay. Like, do I feel any sort of pain, or is it just really gross?
Um, the it's super gross and it's starting to cling to you,
Oh no. Hey,
and
help!
it's it's like attacking you.
Oh, it is attacking me?
Correct.
Uh, guys, we got a problem here. Ganymede? one of
And
your creatures is attacking me.
can Raywalt and I attempt to pull the thing off of him?
Um, sure.
Can I
You
oh sorry.
like you don't want to like attack it. You just want to like lift it off of him first.
Can I pull my shield out and use it like a spatula to try and to try and not touch it?
yes.
Sure. But that's gonna be a strength roll.
Okay.
Use it like a spatula. I love it.
I didn't have a great way of describing that. A 10.
And what's your strength?
10.
Hey,
Oh,
that
that's a
that
pass?
works. So the sliming slug-like thing that's kind of like wrapped like engulfing Sylvain's head, which you can see his head like glowing purple through the internals of the slug because it's very transparent. That's why probably why you didn't notice that on the ceiling before. And it's you can like pry the shield underneath it and you kind of like get it scooped up on the shield so it's no longer around um uh uh, Sylvain's head.
Okay.
Okay.
Or uh, so I guess we should have had initiative or anything, but we'll say Raywald helped you with that. So now it's Arundel's turn, and she um is freaked out by it, and she's just going to straight up swing at it or poke it with her spear, I guess.
Like a panic poke.
Panic
That
poke.
is what you do. Poke it with a stick.
Um,
A pointy
so
stick.
she what's its armor class? 8. She goes to poke it and like it just like because it's so translucent, she just kind of hits the side of the shield and like just makes the shield spin in a circle with the slug still on top of it, so she doesn't do any damage to
Effectively
it.
making it dizzy.
Yeah, making it dizzy.
There we go.
um, so now Kurta and Ernan are bringing up the back. So do you want to do anything to it, Ernan?
Yes.
Okay,
I want to try and kill it too.
okay.
Um, Wow, I don't have a whole lot of shit though. Oh, I have. Oh, here's my weapons. I'm gonna use my short sword and try and cut it up.
Okay, go ahead and give it a roll.
With what?
Your D20, your big one.
Oh, that's like the only one I've used.
Pretty much.
Unless you succeed with it.
Oh my god, I need a magnifying glass. I think it says 13.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll a d6.
What is that?
Looks like a regular dice. The square one.
That is a 6.
Ooh!
So what does that mean?
You do 6 damage to it. And you do that's quite a bit of damage. Let me mark this down. It's for 6 damage. But the slug is not quite dead yet.
Holy crap.
And now it's this well actually I guess Kurta can follow up after you, and she will also swing her.
Her
You
little
guys realize
axe.
this slug is stronger than the cobalt I killed?
And Kurta hits it for 2 damage.
Nice.
And this thing is still squirming around like a worm when you kind of like chop at it, and it it still moves afterwards.
Yeah.
And so now it's the worm's turn, and it is going to attack. Uh, I mean, Gamma Meat is still. Well, we'll say that he has a hunger for Silmare, so he attacks Silmare.
Fair enough.
And he critically fails that, so he just like goes to like lunge off the shield, and just like it spins again. It just kind of face plants on the ground. And as you guys are looking at it, another go ahead, uh Gamma Meat, and give me a roll on a d6.
4.
4. Um, as you guys are all looking at the other the squirm, another one drops down on top of you and attacks you.
Oh,
Ew.
damn it.
Right.
And it lands on top of you and begins to engulf you, but it is not able to bite you. So we're at the top of our order again.
Okay, and so the second one is latched on to Ganymede then?
Correct.
Okay.
We need more spatulas.
More spatulas. Okay, well, I would like to, since I can kind of see pretty well because of the lantern, right? Like I'm not
Yeah.
encumbered as far as sight. Okay, so I'd like to take my short sword and swing at the one that's on top of Ganymede to see if I can hurt it and get it to unlatch.
Okay, so you swing your sword at Ganymede. Go ahead and
Wait,
give
I don't
me a
like the way
roll
you
on a
said that.
d20.
At the slug on top of Ganymede.
I think that's how he used it. Why he used his shield to get it off, so you can't go through it and kill him.
I'm carefully swinging. I got a 10.
You got a 10. Let's see what's there. That's again. A 10. Your swing goes wild because at the last second you think, oh shit, that's Gamma Meat inside there, and your swing goes wide and you miss.
All right.
So now it's Braywald's turn, and he is going to slam his big hammer on top of the one on the ground,
Okay.
and he hits one of the segments. Is no longer attached to it, so he smushes something that's already dead. The worm is still going.
Rayol.
Uh, Next is Ganymede.
Um, I guess it because I'm assuming my entire head is engulfed. Um, I don't know if I wanna. Should I try to push it off or should I try to bash it into a wall? Um,
Spatula yourself.
because the other slug is still on top of my shield, right?
Correct.
Oh,
Okay.
you're spatula-less.
I I think I'm just gonna try to lift it off of me.
Okay,
I don't know.
give me a
I think I'm
give me a strength roll for that again.
11,
11. What's your strength?
10.
So you're lifting it up and you can't quite get it off your head. Not
Okay.
this round. So I guess it's gonna be uh Arundel's turn after that, and she'll go ahead and poke at the one at the ground again, and she goes wide. Uh, Kurta's turn. She'll swing at that one too. I guess nobody's going over to help. Uh,
You're on your own, Ganymede.
Ganymede. And she hits it.
She hits the one on the
For
ground.
to a tune of 1 damage. So this thing is still moving.
What's that? That's like 10 or more damage we've caused now?
It's taking 9 damage.
9? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so after Arendelle, Kurta, so then it'd be Ernan?
Ernan,
Do I have a shield?
do you have a shield?
How would I know? Would it be under like?
Weapons
It
and
would be,
armor.
yeah, or equipment possibly, depending on where you marked
Oh,
it.
nope. I don't have one. All I have is a backpack.
I don't think any of us took one except Vicar.
Hmm. I don't know how to get it off him. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to use my short sword to try and scrape it off the vicar.
But you're gonna try to shave the stuff off of
Yep,
him.
yep.
I'm gonna count that as a attack roll on it.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your d20.
A nice close shave.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yep, because I hardly can see. Oh, that's a 10.
A 10? Is a 10
Yep.
hit? A 10 does not hit. So you go to like slide your sword up to like kind of shave it off, and it just kind of like gets like stuck inside of it. I mean,
Damn
it
it.
doesn't really do any damage.
Well, that sucks.
So I think it's the worm's turn now.
Yep.
So the one on the ground is going to lunge at Silmar again.
Jeez, old Pete.
What's your thack or your armor?
My armor class is 3.
Okay, so this thing misses. And the one on top of Ganymede is obviously going to attack him. What's your armor class?
A 5.
A 5.
Damn.
So this thing just barely misses.
Oh, just barely misses.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're back at the top of our order to Silmar.
Ooh, that's me. Okay, so I'm kind of starting to panic a little bit about Ganymede here. So I'm not going to use a weapon. I'm just going to reach over with my hands and see if I can tug the worm off the top of his head.
Okay. Give me a strength roll.
Strength roll. I can do that. Which is 13. Oh, dang it. Hang on. I got to move my book. 16. Oh, that's
16?
the wrong way. Dang it.
Oh, yeah, that's not great.
Trying
So
to go
yeah,
lower, right?
you and Erden are both tugging away at this thing, trying to get it off of him, and nothing's happening.
This is the strongest worm ever.
So next is Raywall, and he's just smashing along after this one on the ground, like whack-a-mole.
Okay.
And he misses again. So now we're back to Ganymede.
Now, I feel like maybe what I can do, I'm gonna take my mace. Can I reach for my mace?
Sure. And you just like slam it down on your head.
And I'm gonna like take it and I'm gonna shove it like this, and I'm gonna try and like fling it off of me. Like I'm just gonna try and shove my mace through it and flip it off.
It's a
Like a
spatula
big
mace.
Again, much like a spatula.
Okay, I'm gonna say that one is more of a strength roll. But I'll give you a +1 to your roll so that you
Oh, I
can
love it.
because you're using a spatula to pry it off.
Rolled a 6.
Hey, there you go. So
Oh.
you're able to kind of lift it up and just barely, like, with the help of Silmer and Ernan, you guys are able to get this thing off of you and slam it on the ground.
Okay.
So Arendelle and Raywall are both going after this other slug, and they're both she's gonna poke it with her spear, and she misses. Um, so that brings us to Kurta, who will come over to help you guys and try to hit it with the axe. She misses. So we're back to Ernan.
Well, I'm definitely going to cut it with my short sword.
You're gonna
That's
cut it
my
with your
plan.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a d10.
And this big one?
Yes. No, sorry, your d20. I don't know why it's a d10.
Okay. And it is a 16.
Hey, that hits. Go ahead and roll
Nice.
a d6.
Oh, the square one. A 2.
Okay, so it takes 2 damage and it's still moving.
I have a game rule question.
Mhm.
If I remember correctly, when you do your attack roll with the d6, is that when you
Yes.
also add in if you have um a strength modifier to melee attack / damage?
Actually, I think you use that on both rolls, both to
The
hit and to do damage.
Okay.
So we should have been doing that the whole time.
So Tammy, if you look on the front of your sheet under combat,
Mm-hmm.
below your HP and armor class, do you have anything in the melee box?
Just a big fat 0.
Okay. Okay. So hers is still 2 then.
All right, how much damage did you do? 2, you said?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So now I believe it is the squirm's turns. Our first one is going to attack Silmerigan, and I believe he misses. And the other one is going to make a lunge attack at Silmer. Ooh, what's your armor class again? 5.
5, yep.
This one hits. Looks like Chris is taking damage again.
Oh
Um,
no.
that's 1d3. Damn, it hits you for 3 damage.
Okay.
Whew,
I'm
man.
okay. I'm alive.
Is this cleric still alive?
Don't we
Yikes.
have, you can have a mushroom or something.
Yes.
I look just shortly in astonishment at the fact that yet another cleric is getting hurt, and then I just faintly remember our last time here, but then move on.
It is your turn.
Oh, nice. Okay, so the one that's almost dead, the one that was first on the ground, I'm gonna take a swing at that with my short sword.
The one that's almost dead, you said?
Yes,
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
that is a 7.
7.
Shoot,
I
that's the one
believe
that needs
that
to be higher. Yeah, I think that one misses.
I think that misses. Let me see again. They have 2 attempts. Sorry, what was your Thaco at? Or not your Thaco, your armor, or yeah, your Thaco. It's 19, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
Wait.
what did you roll? You rolled a
Wait,
7.
where am
Yeah,
I looking at for that?
that goes just to hit armor class 0. So whatever the
Oh, yeah,
0 is,
19.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, 19. And you rolled a 7. Yeah, that misses. So we're moving on to Ray Walt. It's Ray Walt's turn, and he's gonna go after the almost dead one too.
Come on, Raywalt, do something, bud.
He gets a hit.
Oh, it's about
Yay.
time.
Wait, what? Ray Walt has a hammer, and I believe that hammer does 1d8. Nope, still 1d6.
He has a Warhammer.
Hey, but he hits it for 6, which is way too much. This thing just explodes.
Finally. Okay, so the weak one's dead.
All right. So after Ray Walt, we have Ganymede.
Okay, well, what I'm gonna do, um, can I scoop my shield up?
Yeah, you can grab it.
Okay, I would like to pick up my shield and retreat behind Raven.
Good plan.
Okay.
Um, could I eat one of those delicious scarlet pimpernellis?
If you would like to use your turn to do that, for sure.
Just a quick humph, and
Okay.
then yes, I would like to do that to retreat backwards away from the slime.
Okay. We'll say that you retreat down, back to like a kind of the opening of the hallway, and you eat your Scarlet Pimpernellis, and then give me a roll on a d6.
6.
6. You don't really feel it do anything.
Okay.
Oh, are you kidding me?
So that's the end of your turn. Arundel is going to swing at the worm again.
So he didn't get any health back?
He did not. Arundel
God.
hits with her spear for 1 damage.
Nice. So are we carrying these mushrooms for nothing then? Gosh dang it.
You can eat more and see what happens.
Fair enough.
After Arundel, who is it?
I
That's
think
Kurta.
it's
That's Kurta.
Okay, yeah.
She's just swinging away too,
Do
and she
it.
misses.
Oh.
So now we're to Ernan.
Um, I'm gonna sword away. Just use my short sword and just try and kill it.
All right, roll your d20.
Seven.
That's a miss.
Oh.
All right,
Yuck.
so now it's his turn again, and he's gonna lunge, I guess, towards Ray Walt because Ganymede ran away. And he totally misses.
Nice. Ooh, it's me.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to look very determinedly at this little slime guy, and I'm going to swing my short sword.
Okay.
And 16, baby.
Hey, that hits. Go ahead and roll a
Okay.
d6.
D6, right? And then I'm going to start adding my +1. So 4 + 1 is 5.
5. You slice this thing in half and it stops moving.
Fuck yeah. Wait, how is this one weaker than the other one?
Because that's what the book says.
Fair enough. And I kind of throw my sword up in triumphant and just cheer a little bit to myself, and then I just put my sword away and go, mm-hmm.
All right,
Probably
you guys.
probably the first one was a female and the second one was a male.
Probably.
That's common.
Probably. So you guys can
The
all
second
please-
one was also a redhead, so it was pretty
Yep.
weak.
Yep.
Yeah, the internal organs of the translucent slime slug are slightly more red on the second one. So you guys all feel yourself take 20 XP from each slug, so 40 altogether.
So 40 total.
Whoa.
Now don't forget if you have a percentage modifier.
Yeah.
Well,
I have
just write down the XP that you've earned, and then I'd say just do it all at the end. Then, unless you want to do it, do it either way you want. I guess I don't
I've
keep
just been
track
doing
of
it
what
as
you
I
want.
go.
Okay.
Can I collect tissue samples?
If you'd like, do you have something to keep them in?
Could I put them in my holy symbol?
Um, I guess if you wanted to, it won't have any effect, but yeah.
For temporary storage, I'd like to store them in my holy symbol.
All right, you go ahead. You guys got a weird cleric kind of walking around with you.
Oh, I think all clerics are a little weird.
Yeah, they just keep dying for some reason.
No, okay, let me look here. Trying to think of what. Because I have a backpack. Is that the kind of thing you're thinking of?
backpack.
I mean, no,
Okay.
yeah, it's just tissue samples, whatever.
I
If
just
they would
didn't. I
like,
was looking through the adventuring gear. I didn't know if there was like empty jars or something like that, but I don't see anything.
there is something like that, I believe, or maybe like a water sack or something
Oh,
that'll hold
water
it in.
skin.
But yeah, otherwise it's gonna get like smush all over your stuff. You know.
That's fine. It's his stuff, not mine. That's how I roll.
Okay. So we're still in our marching order. Does anybody want to do anything with their turn?
Well,
I'd like.
he
Oh,
took
sorry.
tissue samples, but did anybody search the slugs?
No, but we could do that.
Okay. Do you want to uh use your turn to search for the slugs, Robert, or
I
Silmer?
definitely would. I definitely think we should search them.
Okay, so you like stick your hand inside this like gelatinous uh s- like o- wad of organs and slime and stuff, and
I
you
regret nothing.
you you just kind of find like this gooey organs inside of it that's kind of like squished down, and it's very hard to hold them
Ugh.
because they just kind of slime all over you.
Okay. Well, I pull my hand back and I sniff it, and then I wipe it on my pants.
It
Okay,
sounds about right.
Ernan, do you want to do something?
Did he search for both of them? Because I'll search through one.
Okay, so you go over to the other one and stick both hands in, and just kind of swash around and pull them back out, and they're just covered in slime.
I'll wipe them on Samir's shirt.
Uh,
I think that's fair.
yeah, I take it.
So maybe you can see that Ernan like wasn't actually making an attempt to like look inside of it, like find things. She was just kind of smushing her hands in it and then wiped them on you.
She
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to get
Yeah,
more slime on me.
pretty much.
All right, that's fair.
All right. What about I mean, and we're at the top of the next order, so I guess Silmar, you can go again if we're in marching order.
Okay.
You were inspecting
The
the
fourth
fourth
door.
room when you
Yep.
got attacked.
So now that that's all done, I would like to resume searching the fourth door for any signs on it.
Um, the fourth door is slightly ajar, and the brass plaque is like super tarnished, so it's very hard to hard to read. So you can only make out the certain letters on it. You can make out MAS of, and then GEL, and that's about it.
Hmm. So master of gelatin.
And then we're gonna go to Ganymede. What do you want to do for your turn?
I would like to try and heal again. I would like to eat one of those mushrooms.
Okay, go ahead and
Smart.
give me a roll on a d6.
I mean, if anything, you just won't be hungry anymore.
4.
4. Um, uh, go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh.
3.
Um, and what's your constitution at?
Oh, this sounds bad.
11.
Okay. Again, you don't really notice much from this one.
Come on, 3 rolls and nothing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, Ernan, do you want to do anything this turn? There's one more door that you guys haven't inspected yet.
I'll inspect that door.
Okay, so you walk down to the door kind of towards the end of the hallway. And there's a cobwebs covered brass plaque. Do you wanna clear it and read it?
I do?
Okay. It says Master of Slime.
Hmm. Didn't one other one say that? Something about slime?
We had Master of Ooze,
Oh, that's maybe what I was thinking about.
and then there was one that said Master of Dissolution, which I don't even know what that word is.
It's like dissolving something.
Oh, okay. Um,
Hmm.
this door was closed though. It wasn't open.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Seems like the slimes were near the wrong door.
That is kind of weird, isn't it?
Now, so this is a dead end hallway then, at the end of the hallway? It's
No.
just the doors that head out?
No, you can march out. There's an opening at the east end of it.
Oh, the hallway does continue.
Mhm.
Ooh. Well, so that gives us 6 options then, everybody. And according to my notes, there's sounds at the third door.
And it's ajar.
Yep.
Yes.
And then
So-
door 4 is also slightly open. What was that, GM?
Correct. You guys can knock on the doors if you wanted to.
Oh, wait. I would like to listen at the one with the missing plaque, the second door, which is on the right-hand wall. I would like to listen at that door to see if I can hear any sounds. And that's a 2 and 6 for me.
Okay, go ahead and roll your 2 and 6. You 5 and 6 are successful in a 2 and 6.
Oh, 5 and 6? I thought it was 1 and 2. Oh, that
No,
failed.
it's 5 and 6. Sorry, well,
No,
that's
you're
why I
fine.
said that before you read it out because I wanted to
Yep.
clarify that
Yeah,
you
I
want
got
to
a
roll
2.
high.
Okay.
So you don't really notice much there.
Okay.
Do you want to knock on it?
Yeah, if I can have another action, I guess I would like to knock on that door with the
What
missing
door
plaque.
is it? Number
It'd
2?
be, yeah, door number 2.
Okay. So you knock on it, and you don't hear much behind this one.
All right.
All right, who's next? Ganymede? You gonna eat another mushroom?
No.
Oh, come on.
Uh,
Maybe 3's the magic number.
maybe 3 is the magic number.
Or you end
Hey,
up with diarrhea.
They can heal you.
They can.
Yeah, now I get why he stated it that way.
I think I will. I guess I'll try to listen in on maybe the first door,
Master
the
of
Master of
Ooze.
Ooze door.
Okay. Are you gonna do like a listen roll?
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. I think you have a 1 and 6, so you need a 6 to hear anything beyond it.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. Do you want to knock on the door?
Yeah, sure.
You knock on the door and it's like kind of a solid thudding. So you can like there seems to be something like beyond the door. Like it's not just an empty room.
Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna try to open it.
Okay, Ernan,
I'll try and open it.
you're gonna walk over and open the door.
Yep,
Okay, you walk over to attempt to open it, and this door is locked.
of course it is.
It's locked or stuck?
It is locked,
Locked. Okay.
and our thief is a little out of commission.
Yes.
Right,
That's a bummer.
son of a gun. So now what do we do?
He could
Is
have
that
used
my
his
whole
thief
turn?
tools that he bought too.
Well, I guess we're back at the top of the order.
Okay. Well, okay, so we got a solid thud on one. And then I tried the missing plaque with nothing.
You got
Or
to
no,
listen. You didn't go inside of it.
didn't go inside, right? Okay, I would like to knock on the fifth door, the
The
Master of
very last
Slime.
one.
Yeah.
As you knock on that one, there's like it sounds like you're knocking on a container filled with liquid.
Ooh. Okay, let's not open that one. Um. Okay, well, I'm going to. Can I try and open a different door, even though I knocked on that one?
So you can do that on your next turn, I think.
Okay,
You
fair
can
enough.
just walk to another one. It's Ganymede's turn. Big core.
I do think. Okay, so we've gone to door 1, door 2,
And door
um,
5 is the one I
the
just did.
door 5. Um, and then the two other doors are both ajar, right?
Correct.
Yes.
And then there's another door at the end of the hallway to move forward.
That's just an open pathway.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not a door. Okay. Mark that as open
Um,
path.
Well, I guess our main options now are just deciding whether or not we want to test our luck in these rooms or whether or not moving forward is more dangerous. How do you guys feel?
I'm just a curious fellow. I mean, they all. Oh, wait. Okay, so the symbols at the beginning, or the door at the beginning, said that only those without flesh may proceed. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
And you said dissolution means to like dissolve, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So door 3 is where we can get rid of all our flesh. um I mean, is there Oh, what am I doing? Ganymede, this is your turn.
I am very timid at the moment. So if anyone would like to explore further, I'm gonna try and stay pretty centered with the group. Um, but should we ask our dear friend Raywalt to uh enter one of these rooms?
Send him in first. I mean, if we're going to, I say not. I mean, door 3 just sounds kind of the worst right now.
That's true. And we don't really know what door 4 says, right?
Yeah, we're missing. I'm guessing gelatin. This definitely feels like a gelatin door. But the missing plaque one, that's the one that interests me the most.
Right. Hmm. Well, you know what? I will ask Raywalt to uh open to completely open door number 4.
Okay. So the one that's already ajar.
And I give him a very wide berth as he does so.
Okay. So the the walls and the ceiling and the floor, they're all made of the same dark stone, kind of pockmarked like before. And as he opens the door, you guys, you're looking inside, right?
Yeah.
You see like a purple kind of slime ring on the floor that almost fills the entire room. Uh, like it's hold on. There's like a 2 foot gap around the edges at most. Um, and there's like 7 small like jelly piles kind of close to the door, still sitting inside of the slime ring.
Hmm.
So
Like
they
when you
left in a
say
hurry.
like a ring of gelatin, is there like a hole in the middle or
It's like a ring that like the gelatin is like kind of sitting on top and like almost like confined to the ring.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess next would be Ernan's turn. Ernan, do you want to do anything?
Are we? What is there left to do?
I mean, you could inspect the other rooms. You could go into this room and inspect the various things inside of it.
Let's do that.
Okay. What do you want to look at?
The various things inside it.
Nailed it.
Well, if you're not being very specific, I'll say that you can see that the jelly piles vaguely look like squashed gelatinous rats.
Ugh.
Ew.
Um,
I mean, I was just interested in what was inside the room. Not that there was like little baby slimes all over the place.
um,
That's gross. Burn this place down.
Mm.
okay. I guess with that information, we'll go on to Silmer. Do you want to do anything inside this room?
Okay, so this slime ring, does it look
Mhm.
like okay, I'm trying to visualize in my head. Does it look like something that was slimy, like scooted around in a circle, or is this? I just can't visualize in my head what this slime ring is, or is it like a
Mo-
ritual circle?
More like a ritual circle, like it was like put
Okay,
here. It's not like a living thing. It's much more similar to like a pool, but it's not deep.
okay,
Think pool filled with slime, but not like a deep pool. And it's purple.
and it's purple. Okay, so I would like to kneel down beside this ring or this pool
Okay.
and carefully reach my hand in to see if I find anything or if something happens.
Um, so you want to reach inside of it.
Yeah. Put my hand in the pool of gel.
Um, so if you reach inside of it, then like the slime like it's very very sticky, and it's like clung to you.
Okay. So
Um,
it's very similar to what was left behind when I put my hand in the slime outside the room.
no, this stuff won't wipe off.
Oh. Oh, damn it. Okay. So now I have slime hand.
Is he stuck?
Um, um, how do I want to handle this? No, you're not stuck, but you cannot get the slime off just by wiping it.
Okay. All right. Well, I stand there with my slime hand and just kind of stare at it while my turn ends.
Okay. Ganymede.
Um, you said that the the gelatinous rats,
Hmm.
uh, so were they could I see if they were crushed? Could I This room feels like a trap.
Well,
It's
um,
definitely a goo trap as I hold my hand up.
well, they're kind of they're closer to the door than they are. Like they're very close to the door. Then I mean, yeah, they're just these gelatinous piles. That's pretty much what you have to go off of.
Okay, so what I would like to do is to very non-committally, I don't want to commit to entering the room.
Mm-hmm.
Can I like kneel like in the doorway? Like are they by like the doorway to where I could like inspect them more closely without really
Yeah,
entering?
there's like a 2 feet of space all around the ring, so you can kind of crouch down and inspect them a little bit if you'd like.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay, they vaguely look like squished gelatinous rats.
Okay, so I couldn't kind of see if they were always like that or if they I can't see what happened to them that might have killed them.
I mean, if you're asking me to tell you what happened to them, no, I can't tell you what happened to them.
Okay.
You can only infer what you think might have happened to them.
Okay. Um
But you did say squished, correct?
Uh,
Squished.
that's the descriptor I have.
Okay. Nope, that's perfect. Squished gelatinous rats.
Puke.
Hmm.
I think that's my turn.
Okay. So, Mayor, well, I guess so. What are we doing in this room? What's next?
No, Ernan.
Oh, sorry, Ernan.
Yeah.
I'm still staring at my hand. I'm just kind of a goofball, just bleh, sticky hand.
I really wish I had something like a torch that I could go through and just burn every one of those little bastards. You know what I mean? Just set them on fire.
Mhm. Do you have a torch?
No, all I've got is a lantern.
Do you want to ask your
Um,
friends if they have a torch?
do any of you have torches?
I don't.
Negative.
Okay. Um,
Does
there's,
Ray Walt or any of them have torches?
I
Do
don't
you want to
know.
ask them?
Yep. Do you think that's a bad idea? Because it might send the whole thing on fire, like the whole building that we're
But at the
in.
very least, my hand.
Arundel has torches in her inventory. Would you like one?
Burn it.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So you get a torch. Do you want to put your or I mean, you have your torch and you also have your lantern going right now. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think it's a bad idea to set those on fire? Because I'm gonna burn down whatever we're in.
Just try it. Use your turn how you want.
All right. I'm gonna just set all those little baby rat things on fire with my torch.
yeah, it doesn't say this, but I'm gonna take it that way. That as you set the as you begin to set the first thing on fire, the all of the slime kind of goes up and like catches on fire and is burning now, the entire pool.
Mm-hmm.
Not your hand. Your hand was
Oh,
separate from it,
whew.
but it's still covered in sticky stuff.
Still stuck. So
So now you
I kind of just keep my hand away from the flame now that I see what the pool's doing, just to make sure it doesn't spread.
I just think that's the only way to get rid of it for good.
it's burning for a while though. Like it doesn't show signs of really like going out right this second.
Oh, interesting.
So I guess we're at the top of the order. So Mayor, what do you want to do?
Well, now that I'm stuck with the sticky stuff on my hand, um, I think I'm gonna try and leave this room, and I want to go back out into the hall. And Okay, so that was room 4. Master of Gelatinous. That's what that plaque's going to be. I would like to... Where's plaque? So I'm gonna leave the room back into the hall, and I'm gonna go to the um, 5th door, which is the Master of Slime, and I'm gonna knock on it with my slimy hand now.
Okay. So you kind of knock your hand against it, and it like kind of gets stuck to the door.
Okay.
Um, uh, it still kind of sounds like a liquidy knock when you hit your hand against it. Then I guess give me a strength roll to pull your hand away.
Oh no! Oh no!
Got a Christmas
Did
story
I just
situation on our
I just
hands.
glued my hand to the door? 13. It's 13 and 13. So,
Okay. So yeah, you get your hand away.
whew. Okay. Well, that was touch and go, guys.
All right. Ganymede, what do you want to do for your turn?
Um, well, I guess, you know what, for now I'm going to join Silmare in the hallway and ask Raywalt to do the same. And I'm gonna
Okay.
wait to regroup.
Okay. So you're gonna wait there, Ernan?
Yes. Be right back.
You know what you want to do, Ernan?
No, to tell you the truth, I kind of nodded off there for a second.
Well, I mean,
So,
it is getting pretty late into the session. I don't know if you guys how long you guys are planning on playing.
no, we can play. I just nodded off. I just have to get pepped.
Well, and we can always pause it in the dungeon, right? We don't have to necessarily travel back each time.
No, I was gonna say that we always go back, but with the state that we're in, it's not like urgent to go back to the town, so we can definitely pause as things are right here,
Okay.
or relatively soon, unless somebody dies. I'm always gonna say that we had to go back to the town if somebody dies. So
Well, yeah, Raywald's got to carry him back each time.
right,
He's our what are they? The Undertaker. He's our Undertaker.
yeah. So yeah, I guess it's up to you guys how long you want to play. But it
I
is your
mean,
turn, Ernan.
It's up to Robert.
I wouldn't be against it just because it is getting later.
Mhm.
And then next weekend. Well, hang on, Chris is coming back. Okay, everyone, don't talk about him anymore.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. We're thinking about pausing at this part of the dungeon though,
Okay.
just because
Yeah,
it's getting later.
Ernan was kind of standing back and kind of nodded off against the wall for a second.
Yep.
The fumes from the burning slime kind of made her a little weary.
They're a little poisonous.
I feel like Ernan is just so like indifferent to everything that's going on around her. Like
No,
she lit the fire and she was like, huh, neat.
Huh,
And just kind of
man,
steps back and falls asleep.
that's
She's
cool.
like, ooh, this is warm. Maybe she's like mildly narcoleptic, and whenever she gets like kind of comfy, she just kind of nods off.
There we
could
go.
be. You never know.
Now,
Um,
are we just pausing, or should we like retreat to like
well,
a more
that's
lit
what we were talking to
area?
Ken about. Is he was saying at this state, like it wouldn't totally be necessary that we head all the way back to town.
I mean,
Um,
you're really the only one that took any damage, I guess. That's so. This is a little up to you
oh
if
shit, I
you
forgot
want to
about that.
make everybody go back.
No, you know what?
Um,
I think in light of that, because we know. I mean, we've got a map. I drew a map, so we can definitely get back to the spot pretty quick from town.
You're pretty fucking proud of that map, aren't you?
Well, yeah, somebody's got to be the map keeper.
How's it
Well,
look?
I do.
Sorry.
Oh, it's looking good. Uh, we got a hallway now with doors, and then
Okay,
this is
that's
the
not.
room with our little slime thing.
Hmm. That's
So
that's pretty close. You're running out of space though on the edge of that paper.
I know I started in a bad spot. I'm just gonna start gluing papers to it.
Okay.
Um, Okay, so I think in light of the fact that we do have a companion that took damage, we should go back to town, and that way we can get our long rest.
Okay.
That sounds good for me, especially.
Right.
Yeah.
So I say we retreat back to our canoes and kind of go upriver back to town. Um, and then we can we're gonna have to pay our retainers, and then we do have 12 silver pieces to divvy up again.
Okay, so you have 12 silver pieces to divide up 5 ways. No, 4 ways.
Yeah, well, it'd be like 4.5.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's 3 retainers.
Three half shares and 3 full shares. So 3, 6, 9. Yeah, I mean basically it's 3 each and then 1 each is unless we start breaking it down to silvers.
It is silvers already.
Oh shoot, you're right. Sorry, the next one down. Hang on, let me get my.
I think it's on the inside of the cover.
Wealth. Silver pieces. So the next one down is copper. So if we just do this, hang on.
1 silver piece is 10 copper.
So 120. 6, 7, 8, 9 be divided by 9. So each of us get 26 copper. And then they get 14 copper, our retainers. That's about the closest it works out.
14 plus the 1 gold piece you guys promised her. Arendelle gets gold piece.
Yep. So I'm gonna just remove my gold piece and give it to Arendelle.
And I'll remove 2 of my gold pieces to pay the other 2.
I have 3 gold pieces. Who do I need to put that in the kitty?
Can you take one of those and or 2 of those and she'll pay for the canoes?
Mm-hmm.
Because then we decide we needed to pay 1 gold a canoe.
I think I ended up saying it was like 5 silver for the canoes.
Oh, 5 silver.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think I made it like a lot more expensive last time, and that's not really necessary.
Okay, so Tammy, you just need to spend 1 gold then. That'll cover both canoes.
Okay.
So you can subtract 1 from your gold and add 26 CP.
So you guys killed 2 kobolds, right? Or 1 kobold, right?
Yeah, stuck that dude's head to the wall.
I wonder if the other 5 are gonna come back.
Oh, jeez. That's fine. That's fine. We'll whittle them down.
That was 5 XP, and then what, 40 total from the other ones?
From the slimes, yep.
Okay, because your retainers each get half XP.
Oh, I didn't realize they get XP. I guess
Yeah.
I forgot that part. But they just get half.
Yeah.
Should we be keeping track of each of our retainers' experience?
I got it. I have their sheets.
Oh, yep, 50%. Nice.
And I mean, we should be doing experience based on gold too. But you guys really, I think maybe you got like 1. I think it's like 1 experience for gold. So you really didn't get very much experience. You guys really haven't found any loot inside the
Right.
dungeon yet. But yeah, are we playing next Saturday?
Well, so that's what I was going to talk to you about. So Sunday is Junior Gold again.
Mm-hmm.
So we would be free all of Saturday, I think.
Okay. Are you free on Saturday, Chris?
Yep, Saturday will work.
Saturday will work. Okay, so why don't we just plan on Saturday?
What time?
Well, so why don't we maybe plan on starting at like 5:30?
I'm okay for that. So
And
Yeah,
that
that'll
way,
be perfect.
we can still eat our dinner, and then we'll just start a half hour early for the stream and get rolling. Because I really think we're gonna be stuck fighting kobolds again. I'm gonna slay another one.
I'm very excited.
so yeah, I guess we'll say 5:30. Do we have an epilogue for everybody's characters? Um, as we get back, our retainers all go their separate ways inside the tavern. Maybe Ernan crawls up in the one of the hay piles by the fireplace.
It starts falling asleep again.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me.
And me,
Um,
I stand at the bar, and I've got a couple of the people around me, a couple of the other patrons that have been sitting there drinking, and I'm telling them about this awesome shot I made from across the cave and put an arrow through a kobold's head and stuck him to the wall. And that's like my best war story I've got so far, and I just kind of spend the night telling everyone I can find about it.
and your hand is like stuck to the table while you're
Oh
saying
shit,
that.
my hand's still covered in slime.
Yeah,
So I'm not moving from the bar. I'm just. Oh wait, can that be the one the mug is stuck to?
sure.
There we go. So I just have to keep holding my hand out while they refill it because I can't put it down.
Yuck.
I'm gonna write that down. My hand's stuck to the mug.
Chris, did you have something to say?
Well, first, can I take like a butter knife and scrape some of the slime off of Silmare's arm?
That's up to him.
Oh, I'm all for it.
Silmare.
Scrape away.
Okay. So I'd like to do that, and I would like to take all of the samples that I found, all of the samples that I picked up back to um, the the temple of my people, and I would like to spend my time studying their alchemical properties,
Okay,
if that's possible.
That
sure.
sounds wonderful.
So remember that, and maybe you can find out some more information about them the next time you guys
What were? Oh, you
all meet
got
up.
skin samples? Is that right?
Yes.
From the slimes?
Got those and some. I've got one more mushroom. I'm gonna find out exactly what they do.
So he's gonna be studying all week while I'm just stuck drinking because I can't get rid of this mug.
Mm-hmm. And Ernan's gonna sleep for a week.
Yep,
That
Oh,
sounds
her
very
her
nice.
dream.
it is really.
Okay, well on that note,
Was fun.
It was a
It
shorter
was
session
fun.
than last time.
Yep,
yep,
sorry about that.
No,
That's okay.
it's 8:30 on a Sunday. I think that's fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sundays are just a tough one, but next week we'll be able to do Saturday. Um, and I think we'll be good. We'll get your mom all
Perfect.
juiced up on caffeine.
When are you getting stuff from the vet?
So usually I get it right before Lola needs it again. So 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I
Okay.
think it's 3 weeks before they need the heart med again.
Because Jake was when he called, he wanted to hang out the next time I was in town, and I was like, well, the next time I'm in town probably won't be until the vet thing, unless something else happens. So,
Yeah, I mean the next big thing would be your mom's birthday.
oh yeah, I guess is that gonna be? I guess is the vet gonna be after that? Or,
Yeah, but I mean I could get it before that too, if that's
okay,
easier.
well, yeah, I
You
guess it
you
is
want to just
October
plan on
now, isn't
coming
it?
down for her birthday sometime around the 20th, and I'll
Yeah,
just
is
get the
that
stuff for the vet.
what day of the week is that?
I'm looking. I don't have my phone on me. 20th is the Wednesday, so say
Maybe
I
that
don't know.
weekend.
Yeah, the 23rd.
which is the next time, at least Violet is due for her next card.
Okay, perfect.
And then we also need to talk about Thanksgiving. We don't need to talk about it right now, but we need to talk about it a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Next card is on the 22nd, so perfect.
Okay. Well, I don't have any plans for Thanksgiving right now.
Good.
Me neither. I'm free.
Good.
Chris, you coming to Thanksgiving?
On my way.
All
Good.
right. Oh, we
Okay.
could have a real life D&D session for Thanksgiving.
That's true, Chris. If you came with me to Thanksgiving, we could all play D&D around a table and get mocked by the members of the family that aren't actually into it.
Oh, they don't have to come.
They would totally rag us. Oh my god, I'm so tired. They would totally make fun of us the whole time.
By they, you mean Jake.
Yep.
All right. Well, to everyone that came to the stream, thanks for being here. We love having you, and we'll see you Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.